set up a stream, but I think I figured it out because I think I was not. I didn't have YouTube as the default. That's on. That's on your boy. It's your boy. Perfect. Oh wait. Yeah. Not yet. Let me put the tags in, even though I'm convinced the tags don't actually work. Still gotta do it. I've read so many articles about that shit, man. You know, like, honestly mixed. They're like, yeah, they work. No, they don't work. Yeah, they work. You know. They also said make thumbnails too, but mixed results on that front as well. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? All right, it's pretty late. We are we are 6-1, about to play Bill of the check, bro. About to play Bill, old Bill, bro. They don't actually have Bill in the game, which is sad, which is a big L, but that's who we're about to play, y'all. See if we can keep this win streak going. We're at what, 4 games? 4-game winning streak, I think. Yeah, 4-game winning streak. Should have won that. We really should be undefeated right now. This game was a fucking travesty, bro. Like, absolute travesty. But what do we got left? We got North Carolina, Cal, Wake Forest, Duke, and then Virginia Tech. So, ain't no reason why we can't win out, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Notre Dame beat. Damn, Notre Dame's number 2. I've really been paying attention to the rest of the shit. To the rest of the standings and all that.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tar Heels will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Virginia's offense takes the field. It was a forgettable season for both of these teams, and the South's oldest rivalry, and the Cavs couldn't even find any solace in winning this game against the Tar Heels. Carolina cruised and had a big lead after 3 and coasted home with the double.
Well, it was a big win for North Carolina, snapping a 4-game losing skid going into that. But really, Virginia never could get it going offensively. Running, throwing, no rhythm. Only 288 total yards, David. They turned it over twice. They've got to be better on offense today.
Yeah, this definitely was a needed win a year ago for North Carolina to get some good feelings going, because they were struggling, like you mentioned, the 4-game losing streak. But really, they got it going throwing. They got it going running. They had everything working a year ago. Virginia up for a tall task.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Wants to throw. It's Morris. And he was hit just as he
know where I was throwing that one.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Schiff. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries.
Oh, intercept that.
I love the orange and
Third down, third down.
Baby blue in this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time. And that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Lopez wants to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Schiff. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming.
Bro, just run right by him. Just run right by him. That's fine.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Ross. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Morris. Finds his man, it's Ross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
To the ground to try
Let's
to
go.
pick up the first.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Good job, boys.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Oh.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to Brown. Fights off a defender. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And the Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give to the tailback. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll go to the sneak. Ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Come on, bro.
Defense comes up big time on the 4th down play.
On a sneak.
Gets the stop, making sure he doesn't get a 1st down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down.
God, come on, he's right there, dude.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass.
Let's go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to
Jesus
a great
Christ,
start.
dude. What are you doing?
Complete downfield.
Come on, bro.
And they were looking for a chunk play.
Got absolutely cooked, man. He's wide open.
Picks up more than 30.
Can't do that. Can't get a sack and then give up the 1st down right away. It's crazy.
To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
2nd down. They'll go to the
Let's go,
air.
let's go.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Nope.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air. It's Morris. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
Bro.
They'll try to bully their
Oh
way
my God.
first. That'll be enough.
Almost a disaster.
He gets it to the
That guy
32.
let him through like right away.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Morris. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal. There he goes. He's loose. He's at the 40. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And his throw is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Good job, good job.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
Miss it? Yes.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Morris. Caught close to the marker, it's Courtney. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. Good pick up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Launched himself.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Ross. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Brown has it. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Looking for a man. It's Morris.
Let's go.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Virginia. A great catch and run for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Johnson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Woo.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Lopez wants to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy?
Running room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Ship. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it. And takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for you.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lopez to pass.
Job, D. We needed that.
Missed him. Incomplete.
Oh, they're going to go for it?
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass.
Ah, come on. I should have called a timeout. I didn't call the right play.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive to
I didn't call the right play.
Add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to,
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Harris. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. To throw, it's Morris. He'll take another shot here. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And back to the air on 2nd down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, the South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start.
Oh!
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages.
There he goes! And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Lopez wants to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense offense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
To the air on second down.
Woo!
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're setting up the screen.
Good job, B.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass.
Needed that one.
Never developed. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running back searching for a hole. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Got a man. It's Courtney.
There you go.
At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
It's not blocking well on the boundary right now.
He'll lose a yard.
The blocking on the boundary is bad, boys.
And I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
To the air, it's Morris. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
There you go. There you go.
He's got some space. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the big fella.
Hey.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short
Wow.
gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Let's go.
Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass. Try to mix it up, slow down
Back
the
in
pass rush. Let it come up the field a little bit. Get it to your running back. Let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Crosses to 30. Turning on the Jets. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well.
Great.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Grabs it in the middle.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Ah!
On the right. It's a seam wide open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gauze. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that. Not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Try and play action.
Job, D. That was big.
Is
Needed that stop, bro. Oh my
This
god.
defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Vaughn. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Morris.
Shouldn't have thrown that. Oh, we got lucky.
And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better.
Take his damn, boy.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally,
Everyone
the best
was-
red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lopez wants to fire. That's reeled in. It's Goss. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. He threw a couple of costly interceptions in that loss last week, but a really good job to take care of the football in this one.
And Reese, at that position, you better have a short-term memory, right? Quarterbacks have to forget about it, move on, forget the mistakes. Nice job putting that behind them last week. Coming out today, putting together a great performance for his team.
And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation?
Nope.
This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. Are forced to settle for the field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Looking to pass, it's Morris. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Does he? Oh, my God.
To the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a
Sitting
short
on it.
gain.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Courtney. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Finds his man, it's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Going for it all. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. He'll take a shot.
Woo.
Touchdown, Virginia! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 19 to Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wide.
Oh, out of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Lopez to pass. He's got him. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion.
Oh, jeez. He went out of bounds. Oh, my God. We got so lucky.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the
Nobody
end
was
zone,
covering
just
that guy, bro.
couldn't connect. QB and receiver
We got
not
lucky.
on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Got one last drive.
It's good. Easy call for the Reds.
One last chance to steal this game, bro.
Touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire. Who steps up and makes the big-time play?
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints for moments like this. Game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass. It's Morris.
It's not first
It's
down. We're good.
complete to the left.
All right.
And he's
Common
got it up for the
disease.
first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
We're in good shape.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
That's caught. It's Ross. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting at him.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense.
Oh, jeez. Just a bad. Not a good throw.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Did that cost us a timeout or no? I don't think it did.
The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air, it's Morris. Now adjusting. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's
First down, first down.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, and we've seen it in this game. Even though his team is losing, this guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to continue to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let him down. I'm playing for the pass. I'll react to everything else.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Cavaliers. They move on top here in the 4th.
Got him!
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Back to pass, it's Morris. He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's gone. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play.
Yo!
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Woo!
Blasted as he lets
boys is
The pass
they're
is
hunting.
incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals.
What a win, bro.
Brace
What a
yourself out
win,
for
bro.
college football.
This edition of the South's oldest rivalry is steeped in Cavalier attitude as Virginia takes down North Carolina. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet. It's football.
Oh man, what a win, dude. God had to grind that one out. Dude, nothing's easy for us, is it? Nothing's easy for us. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even get any points. Our grades are so awful. Damn, we don't really have anything, bro. These guys want, bro. Oh, we're not locked out this receiver anymore. It was a deal breaker, but we're back. We're back in the game. Oh hell yeah! That's why I didn't take him off, because I'm like, wait a minute, maybe we can salvage that shit. Maybe we can salvage that. What is this guy's thing? We don't really have much. We don't match up with with any of these guys. That's the truth. Shit, we're ranked 25th now. We got. Dude, we were. That last game was a struggle bus, man. No game's been easy this year, other than the Army game. What's the? How many games we have? Oh, we still got 4 games left. Catch y'all next time.